Alright, so welcome back everybody. So for this video, I'm going to be unboxing Critter Kitchen Deluxe Edition. This is a ginormous box, and I hope once I put everything back into the box, I hope this lid will go all the way down. But even if it doesn't, I've got room for the whole box on my shelf. So, just in case. Okay, so this is a huge game. This is going to be a long video, obviously. Now, this is the same publisher who brought us Flamecraft. And while I have played Flamecraft, I didn't think it was worth buying. It was a good game, but I didn't want to spend my money on it. So I didn't get it. But this one definitely intrigued me a whole lot more than dragons making food or helping out making a variety of different things. This one's about animals making food. And I like animals way more than I like dragons. Whew, yikes. Oh boy. Order up. Well, that's a lot of stuff. Whew. Okay, so rules of play, a la carte. The rule book for the base game. Whew. Beautiful rule book though, definitely. Hefty rulebook. There's a lot to this, I'm sure. There's a lot of stuff to do with it. Well, let's see here. We got lids. We got trays. Lots and lots of trays. Oh boy. This is definitely grandiose indeed. Oh my gosh. Amazing. I hope there's a pamphlet, I'm sure there is, of how you put everything back. I hope it fits. I hope it fits. More importantly, I hope it fits. Well, it looks like they're all basically the same, so we'll leave them alone. This is going to take up the entire table anyway. So we got more lids for everything that we're going to need, obviously. That's a lot of lids. And a lot of trays right there. Okay. Alright, well, let's see. I'm going to open this up. Hold on. Alright, just to save a little time, I went ahead and opened up some of these packages. So, beautiful artwork. These are to keep your stuff secret, I believe. To keep your ingredients and stuff that you have secret, and probably some other things, right? I would imagine that's what those are for. So player shields, or whatever you want to call them. This is not the only game that I have these, but I don't have very many games that have these kinds of things, that's for sure. Beautiful artwork, though. The instructions inside will be, I'm sure, the same, I think. Let's see. Does that look the same to the next one? It sure does. Okay. So yeah, they're the same on the inside. So it's just the outside with the different artwork on each one. Beautiful artwork. Cool. More. Now this is a 7-player game, up to 7 players. If you have the deluxe, I'm sure it's not the same. If you have, ooh, there's still dragons in here. If you have other, or is that a snake with arms? It's a very long neck for a dragon, but maybe it is a dragon. Cool. But yes, still, beautiful artwork. So that's why there's so many of these player shields, is because this is up to a 7-player game. Cool. Beautiful. And one more of these. Cool. All right, so that's it for the player shields. So then we have punch-outs with various things on them. Looks like these are all the same, but they have different colors on the other side. That's 2. That's a 3rd color. So these are probably for each different player, I would imagine. 4. 5. 6. And 7. Okay, that makes sense. All right. And we've got more of those with hearts on them and other things. Okay, so this has got different stuff on them at least. Trophies. Okay, Zos 2. We got Tofu. And we've got Food Drive. These are green, and they have holes in them too. They all do, actually. Pies. Oh, it goes with the pies. Okay, so that's a pie. It goes with the pies. Sauces. Looks like this is for the sauces. I would imagine this is for this, because that makes sense. So there's something going on with sauces. Looks like this has a different color on it. Maybe not pies then, huh? Organic. Newspapers. So maybe not what I thought. Maybe, but they are in different player colors. So maybe the 2 are for each player then. That's got to be it then, right? The first ones didn't have colors on them, so they weren't probably for the different players. But these are likely for each player now that I'm seeing different colors. Mystery box. And gelato. Ice. Gold coins. Flowers. Gifts. Dumplings. Cookbooks. Cookbooks. Cool. And then coffee and balloons. All right. So there's still a lot more in this box. We're just at the tip of the iceberg here, as in we've just literally opened up the tip. There's still a whole lot more stuff in here. We've got more trays. There's actually some things in this tray, so hold on. And another tray with some more stuff. This one's got some sort of pepper thing on it, pepper token. Okay, let's open it up and see then. Let's see. Oh, yeah, tokens. Several of them. Okay, fine, we'll open it up. We'll open it up. Take one out. Cool. So yeah. Some of them are stuck together, so I'm just unsticking them. Put that back where it was for now. Let's see what these are. These pink things are. Hold on. So some sort of beverage looking thing. Looks like there's maybe a menu below it or something. I don't know. But I'm sure they're just various tokens with different ingredients or something on them. Better pick that one up later. That was a fish. I'm not going to go grab it now. But yeah, there's meat and cheese and bread and a carrot and a mushroom. Okay. Well, we'll just grab that fish token later. There's still lots to look at here. Lots to look at. Okay, so let's next. So basically, these are like some sort of toint tokens or something, or maybe they're to increase the amount of resources you have or something. I don't know. But there's various things on them. But more or less, they're basically the same, whatever they're supposed to be for. But yeah, I think that's enough of those. I think you get the general idea of those anyway. We won't open this bag, but you can see what it is from here, right? Maybe we will. So I can't tell what it is either, honestly. Okay, we will. What is this? Some sort of monkey, I guess. I can't tell. But yeah, it's like some sort of monkey, maybe? Is this an octopus? It's an octopus. Okay, well, at least we can tell what that is. It's an octopus with a chef's hat on it. Cool. Yeah, you guys can see that clearly. I can, for sure. Okay, cool. Moving on. We've got coins. Gold coins. Beautiful. Gold metallic metal coins. And they're all the same, so that's good. Cool. Moving on. And then, whatever these tokens are supposed to be, looks like they're all the same, wherever they are. Okay, moving on. There's still lots to see in this box. All right, what else do we got in here? Well, we've got this bag. Looks like a sturdy bag. I like the feel of it on the outside. Definitely like the feel of it on the outside. Not so much on the inside. But yes, outside feels great. Okay, I got more stuff. Boy, oh boy. Okay, here, hold on. All right, let's see what we have here. This must be player boards, right? I would think. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, these are all player boards, but different artwork on them. So yes, we will take a look at each one. I like the lizard on that one. They all have lizards on them. That's awesome. That one's got a lizard on it. That one's got a lizard on it. I like this one a lot too. That one's got a lizard on it. Another cool looking lizard. Like a frilled lizard, maybe. Another one of them. Lots and lots of lizards. Awesome. So if you like lizards, it looks like there's a lizard on every single one of those. All right. Let's put those there. Okay, what else we got? Put that there. Looks like we got some more. Looks like this is a board, actually. A lawn board. This is going to be a table hog, I can already tell. Okay, cool. So that's a board. Wow, lots and lots of cards. Okay, let's see here. Let's take the cards out. Cards, 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 some more cards, cards, cards. Oh, and more cards, and more cards, and lots of trays. 4 said cards, and lots of other stuff. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is obviously one of the players you can play as. Gotta be. It's gotta be. Raccoon, maybe. Some sort of hawk. I want to say that's like an owl, maybe. I can't tell some of these. Or maybe it's a bat, I don't know. This is definitely a lizard, though. Are they all the same? Or all different? Okay, so that's like a fox, maybe? I think that's a koala. So yeah, they're all different. Oh my gosh, they are all different. I can't tell what this is. Hold on. Let's look at my own. Let me look at my own with my own eyes. Some sort of boar, maybe. I don't know. Or alligator. I can't tell with that one. A shark. I want to say that's a shark. Lemur, I think. Or I guess it could be some sort of cat or fox or raccoon. Not a raccoon. Definitely not a raccoon. Maybe a civet. I don't know. Dolphin? Is that a dolphin? Or, yeah, it might be. So anyways, they're all different. They're all different animals of some kind. Animal folk of some kind. Is that a bear, maybe? Is that a fish? I can't tell. Yeah, so some I just can't tell. I'm sure the rule book says what they are, maybe, but we're not going to go digging for that information. I'm not that curious. They're animals, animal folk. So, that's 1 player color. And that means there's 6 others. Okay, let's see here. Different discs. Hold on with those. More discs. More discs. More discs. More discs. Wow, these star-looking things, or victory point things, they're metal. And they're heavy. More discs. More discs. More metal coin things. More discs. What are these? Okay, so yeah, some sort of warthog. These big guys are warthogs of some kind, I think, right? Let's take one out. They're all the same. We'll just take one out. Maybe this one will be visible. Yeah, some sort of like warthog or rhino or something. I don't know. Let's get rid of this thing though. But yeah, they're all the same. They're just different colors. So one for each player, I would imagine. Maybe those animals we saw earlier weren't for a particular player. Maybe they were just something else. For something else. That's got to be it, because I still don't really know for sure. Because these are all the same, but they're in different colors too. Yeah, see? So each player would get one of these, but for each player, they're different color, obviously. We won't show them all from outside of the bag, but you got to see one, so you know. I don't want the unboxing video to be an hour long, because we still have to look at cards, right? Man, more and more tokens. More tokens. We saw some of those earlier. Oh my gosh. How many tokens are there? Not that I'm complaining. Okay, so these, each player gets one of these. I can tell because they're in different colors and they're a different shape from the other two. This is definitely, oh, okay. Well, if we're going to do a lizard, we should grab the green one. Oh, I love this. I love that a lot. Okay, I'm definitely going to be green player. That's for sure. Okay, cool. So those are the lizards. And everyone gets one of those in their various color. Cool. All right. All right, so we looked at those. What else do we have in here? I better make sure I get all the bags out of here. More of these. Okay, so these are trash cans, I think. Maybe. Or are they bags? I can't tell. They're one or the other. That might be some sort of pouch. Oh, there's some sort of pouch, maybe. Okay. So one for each of them. One for each player, I mean, obviously, because they're in different colors. Looks like we've got flowers. Flower tokens. I think they're all the same, too. They're all the same color, it looks like. So, okay, cool. We got a dice. One dice in this whole game, by the looks of it. Yeah, so that's a pouch, right? Pouch-looking thing. That's got a 2 on it. 1, 2, 3. There's a 3 on here, too. Okay, cool. So that's a dice. We got one. We got whatever this thing is. Oh, dinner fork and a knife. Okay. Huh. Is there a different color on the other side? I should look. It's so hard opening these tiny little bags. I mean, they couldn't think of something else to put inside this with this? Whatever. You would think they would put a couple of different things into the same little bag, at least. I'm sure you could fit a couple of small things. Okay, so what are these? We'll look at one. I think they're all the same. Trophies, I think. It's a fish trophy. Okay, so they're different variations of trophies. Different trophies. Okay, hold on. We got carrots. A carrot trophy. Cool. We've got a bread trophy. Are you the breadwinner? I've got the mushroom trophy. A cheese trophy. I'm sure Steve Urkel would want the cheese trophy. And a meat trophy. Okay. So I showed all the trophies. Yay. We saw all the trophies. Now let me put them back into the bag. Hold on. I don't want to go into the bag. Hopefully they won't be going back into the bag for long. Hopefully all of these will be going into a tray. Because it would take 2 hours to set the game up if you had to take everything out of a bag in this game. There's just so much stuff. Okay, so let's see here. We've got all sorts of things on these discs. We got balloons of different shapes and sizes. But they're all balloons by the looks of it. So that's a balloon. That's an average balloon. There was a heart-shaped balloon in here, I saw. Yep, here we go. So it looks like there was 3 different balloons. I don't think there's more than 3, but there's 3 different balloons in this bag, and there's a lot of them. Okay, moving on. I hope I get a lot of likes on this video, because I am literally showing almost every component in wonderful detail. So if you are still watching this video and you haven't left a like, maybe you should, since I'm literally showing everything just about this game has to offer. If you have not bought it yet, that is. I mean, it's obviously important to you if you haven't bought it yourself yet. Bistro News. Restaurant Week Rumors. Are they all the same? Oh, that one's the same. So is that one. So maybe they're all the same. Hold on. Yeah, it looks like they're all the same. So all of these are the same at least. Okay, moving on. And we still haven't even uncovered everything in this box yet. Not to mention the cards. Okay, so it looks like these are ice cubes with points on them. Or numbers on them. They're all ice cubes, I think. Yep, all ice cubes. Moving on. All right. These are soup tokens. You can see, or maybe they're coffee. I don't know. Maybe, oh, coffee tokens. I bet you they're coffee. It looks more like coffee than soup. Pull one out. Yeah, that's coffee. Okay. What's in this one? Ah, this one's stuck. There we go. It was stuck to the other one. Some sort of dumpling token or something? They look like dumplings, but they're all the same. Okay, moving on. It's a lot of work unboxing a game, especially one of this magnitude. Okay, so this one's got a drink thing on it, beverage looking thing on this cookbook looking token. This one's got the cheese. I'll show one more because I'm sure you guys all know now what it's going to have on them. So various food resources on these cookbooks. All of them. One of each by the looks of it. It's meat, carrots, mushroom. The other ones I didn't show. Moving on. And yeah. See? Meat. Okay, moving on. Okay, so what are these? Are these cupcakes or gelato? I think they're gelato. They're shaped like carrots, though. They're different colors with different points on them, or numbers. But yeah, I think these are supposed to be gelato. Okay. There you go. I think I showed you all the different variations of those carrot-shaped gelatos. Moving on. What are these? Once again, point tokens with tofu on them. They all have tofu on them, it looks like. Just different numbers. See? Okay, moving on. More tokens. And I still have to look through these. Oh my gosh. Okay, so more tokens with resources on them. Food. Mushrooms, bread, fish, bread, meat. You get it. Moving on. Alright. Is there an end to this tunnel? It's a very long tunnel. Got these again, it looks like. But yeah. Those are those, whatever those are for. Okay, so these are metal, I think. Yeah, they are metal. We've got red ones, which have 5s on them. They're all, I think they're all 5s. Yeah, they're all 5s. So the red stars are 5. And they're definitely metal. And we've got blue ones. These got 10 on them, each 10. Cool. And they're very, very glittery, aren't they? They feel very, very nice to the touch, too. That's pretty cool. So, yeah, lots of those. And then we've got, obviously, the number 1 stars. These are just ones, I would imagine. But, yeah, they're metal as well. Yellow. Yellow stars. Lots of them, too. All right. I feel like my arm's about to fall off. Oh my gosh. So what's under here? We got another tray looking thing. Did I miss a bag? I missed a bag. Oh my gosh. What is this? Oh wait, this is like, is this the first player token? Is this like a real, like, looking almost, it is, isn't it? It's a salt shaker. Well, that's kind of cool. Cool, cool. All right. Looks more like a pond, but, I mean, sort of from chess. But, yeah. Salt shaker. Cool. I'll just put that there for now. Hopefully this has a place it can go. Okay. Now, that's a tray out of the way. What else do we have in here? We've got more. Okay. What is this? I can't tell. Some sort of monkey? I think it's a monkey. Okay, here's the shark. Definitely a shark. If I had known these bigger ones were going to be in here, I would have just showed you guys the bigger ones instead. We've got a bona fide snake here. That is definitely a snake. Very cool. Buffalo by the looks of it. Or goat. One or the other. I can't really tell what this one is still. Oh, wait. Hold on. No. I don't know what this is. I have no idea. I can't tell. Some sort of bear, mate? No, they don't have tails like that. I don't know what that is. Cat, maybe? Huh. Some burly looking cat. I don't know what that is. Well, here we have our dragon. There's our dragon. Our dragon chef. I can't really tell what this is. Or kangaroo, maybe? Maybe it's a kangaroo. I could be wrong. Llama. That's got to be a llama. Some sort of deer or elk or something, maybe? Or that's a lion. I can't really tell. Well, that's definitely a zebra, for sure. That's got to be a moose. Not exactly sure what that's supposed to be. Some sort of leopard, maybe? Probably a leopard. All right, cool, cool. Still got more to look at. Okay, so we've got lots of tokens here. I think these are soup tokens. I think. There's a lot of them, though, and they're all the same. But I think these are the soup tokens. Cool. We'll skip looking at them besides that, because we still have less to look at. We've got more little miniature animal folk on these. I'm going to skip these as well, because I don't think you guys will be able... If I have a hard time telling what they look like, telling the difference between them and what animal folk they are when they're that size, I'm sure you guys will as well. Oh, there's still more in here. Look at this. There's this. A star-shaped... Are these for the stars? Are these literally for the stars? A star-shaped... Okay, a star-shaped tray. And this looks like a soup-shaped tray. Interesting. Okay, hold on here. How do we open this thing? Wait a minute, how do you open this thing? There we go. Oh, look at all these things that are in just this one soup tray. Whoa, hold on. They got different stuff on them, but they're gonna have the same food things on them as ones you've seen previously in other parts of this video. Many other parts of this video. We'll show one more. Meat. Okay, that's some of them, but yeah. More food things. Well, I think this is for all those little all those punch outs that have holes in them. That's what these are for. We got more soup tokens by the looks of it. Or some sort of soup. Instead of a soup tray. That makes sense. Okay, so what are in these? Let's look. Alright, yes, it looks like the video will be an hour long at this point. It'll probably be longer, actually. So we got the Chef Academy. They're double-sided. The same stuff on them. And Soup Truck. Looks like they were both two different types of soups. Those tokens from earlier. Then we've got Midnight Merchant. And then we've got Garden Top Shop. Desert Vendor. Water Market. Air Docks. And Lantern Lane. Okay. We're still not done with tokens. We still got this bag here. And with a bunch of other bags inside, right? Okay, hold on here. Let's see. Looks like we've seen these icons on some of the other tokens, some of them not, but various looking symbols, icons on these. We'll take one out. Once again, they're stuck to each other. So whatever these are supposed to mean, oh, there literally are stuck. There's two of them there. I thought they were just extra thick. Okay, well, that pretty much shows those. Man, look at all those gel sacks. Okay, what else we got? Let's get rid of this gel sack. Okay, so we got carrots on these, but there's also the spice icon on them too. Drink of some kind, meat, and they're double-sided with the same thing. Cheese. So yeah, lots of those. Okay, moving on, because we got more to show. So these have numbers on them, but they're basically the same pictures, right? If I can get the bag open. My gosh. That bag was almost glued on. Okay. Carrots. And cheese. With different numbers on them. But there's just carrots and cheese in this bag. Okay. And lots of those. And it looks like in this one we've got mushrooms and bread. Mushrooms. No, not bread. We've got fish. Yeah, mushrooms and fish in this bag. But that's odd, because I saw other stuff in here too. Hold on. We got more mushrooms. We've got meat. Oh, so there's more of the resources in this bag. It's not just a couple of them. Okay, cool. But yeah, you saw them. Lots of them. They feel nice to the touch, though. They make a nice little sound when they clash with each other. Get this gel silica thing out. This one's got meat and fish with different numbers on them. But yeah, just meat and fish in this bag. Which are basically the same thing, really. And then this bag has the bread and the drinks on them. Bread. And here's the drink ones. Drinks. All right. Well, that takes care of everything except for the cards. Let's look at the cards. All right. I just want to say it took me about 10 minutes to open up all these cards. They spared no expense making this game deluxe, but they apparently couldn't be persuaded to make it so you could get the cards out easy. There was no little side thing that you could, use to open it up. So it just took me forever to open these up because I have no nails. So, no fingernails. So, let's take a look at these cards. Those are the same on the other side. Some sort of player aid or something. We've got yellow. We've got red, we've got purple, orange, blue. So we got soup truck, garden top shop, desert vendor, water market, air docks, lantern lane, midnight merchant, chef academy, break time, and looks like the same thing over and over again, but for different player colors. So each player would get one of each of these in their player color, it looks like. That's what it seems like. Okay, cool. So that's one pile of cards. taken care of. And that's not all of the player colors in the game, right? So there's probably more in some of the other piles, right? So let's see here. I want to look for building. We want to look for a building on the cards. Hold on. Yep, here's some more. Here's the rest of the colors that we didn't see yet. So these are the rest of the colors of the same cards. Of course, maybe not those, but here's some more colors, but with the different names and artwork and stuff, one for each of the other players. Okay, cool. So we'll put those with those, since they go together. Okay, what do we have here, though? What are these cards? We've got Guy Berry. Guy Fieri. Okay, Guy Berry. Maury Motter. Alex Garuna Shellfish. Huh. Emerald Lamasse. The Hippo. The Hyena. The Pig. The Wolverine. Okay, cool. So we got some of those. What are these? Let's look at these first. Okay. Secret menu. So the other side is a part of that menu, I would imagine. Okay, so a secret menu card. And these are all the different, same kinds of cards here, but different stuff on them. Fish Craft Challenge. Fondue Challenge. Double Challenge. Harvest's Edge Challenge. Mission Charcuterie Challenge. Taco Throwdown Challenge. And Surf and Turf Challenge. Okay. Cool. Moving on. We got different stuff on these. So we've got Carol the Koala, Chrissy the Chipmunk, Dash the Cheetah, Jeffrey the Giraffe. And yeah, apparently that was a giraffe, not a dragon. Okay, yes, so the giraffe, so the dragon is the giraffe. Okay, I was going to say, it looks like a dragon. But now that I'm actually seeing the feet, the artwork, it looks more like a giraffe now. Ginger the Fox, Lily the Frog, Mandy the Panda. Okay, so that was a panda. I couldn't tell what it was. Maine the Hummingbird, Newton Yorkie, the Yorkie, Otto the Otter, Penny the Penguin. So the other one was a penguin. I thought it was a dolphin. It looked like sort of like a dolphin, but I couldn't really tell. The tail looks obviously nothing like a real penguin, so that's what threw me off. And Snooze the Sloth. Oh my gosh, I would have never guessed that. See, the tail makes me think of an alligator, right? And that definitely seems like an alligator, right? But it's like he's wearing a coat that looks more like an alligator or something. I know they're supposed to like be symbiotic with algae and stuff like that. They're actually green, but it looks more like an alligator to me, or a crocodile. Okay, moving on. So very confusing when you're not sure exactly what it's supposed to be. Street Eats Challenge. Savory Stack Challenge. Wine and Dine Challenge. Ultimate Melt Challenge. Tasty Tapas Challenge. Coastal Fusion Challenge. Comfort Food Challenge. So that's what those are. Martha Shruert. Anthony Bourdain. Oh, I love this one. Bobcat Flay. Bobby Flay. Bobcat Flay. I like that one a lot. Falcon Brown. Goat and Ramsay. Perfect animal for him. Perfect animal for Gordon Ramsay, if you ask me. Graham Elephant. Heron Sanchez. Jamie Oliver. Julia Wild. And Marcus Roosterson. Okay. Cool. So those are those. We're almost done with cards. The tree shrew. Oh, so there's different stuff on the other sides, huh? Okay. Interesting. So there's different stuff on the other side. So we've got the tree shrew, the St. Bernard, the fruit bat, the raccoon, the rabbit, the poodle, the kangaroo. I thought there was a kangaroo in here. The mouse, the cow, the badger, the jerboa, and the capybara. Okay, and then just various icon stuff on them on the other side. Oh, we got more. We got more. Whatever these are. Chaotic Kitchen. Mouse Master. Lizard Leader. Borbos. Focus Goals. Quantity over Quality. Super Duper. Thirst for Knowledge. Resolute Reptile. Mouse on a Mission. Quality over Quantity again. Quality Quest. Prestige Pursuit. And Soup Unsure. Yeah, very unsure about that. Okay. I got more. Shooting for the Stars. Only the best. Needs a little. Shady Deals. What's the word? Palette of Perfection. More flavor. Back to School. Shooting for the Stars. Top Shelf. Another one of those back to schools. Add 'em up. Gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon. No. While It's Hot. That looks like... Oh, and Soup's Up. We saw that one. Just a touch. Scrape the Barrel. Some Like It Cold. Okay. So those are all those. Two more stacks of cards to look at. Maybe we'll keep this under an hour after all. So we got the carts. Cart deck. Balloons. Coffee. So setup stuff for each of these things. Cookbooks. Flowers. Gelato. Gifts, gold coins, ice, mystery box, so the dice is for that. Newspapers, dumplings, I was right, those are dumplings. Organic, pies, sauces, tofu, food drive, trophies, and Zeus 2. So maybe these are modules or something? Maybe. Okay. Alex the alpaca. Atticus the finch. Billy the buffalo. Cecilia the python. I like that one. Donna the donkey. Dottie the leopard. I was right on the leopard. Emma the eagle. So not a falcon, an eagle. Finn the dolphin. So there is a dolphin. Hans the Mole, Hootie the Owl, Lenner the Raven, Lulu the Lemur, so I was right first after all, Lemur, Mac the Shark, Marie the Butterfly, Marty the Fly, Peter the Parrot, Pocket Raccoon, Queenie the Bee, Richard the Lion, Shaggy Retriever, Skeeter Skunk, Spike Porcupine, Stripes Zebra, and Sid the Platypus. I might have been blocking up some of the information on these, but still, I think we'll just go over them real quickly again. So you can pause it in case you need to look at the information on the cards. Just pause it. Should be more than enough time for you to pause on each one if you need to read, if you would like to read what each of these do. Okay, cool. One more pile of cards left to go through. And then we're done with the unboxing. Alright, Big Cheese, Big Dipper, Bread Fanatic, Carrot Fanatic, Cheese Fanatic, Extremely Pampered, Fish Fanatic, Hibernator, Meat Fanatic, whatever that is, Mushroom Fanatic, Nocturnal, Odd Tastes, Picky, Psychedelic Flavor, Short-Sighted, Simple Palate, whatever that is, Spice Lover, Subtle Flavors, Super Chatty, Tender, To Go, Unsophisticated, Varied Leftovers, Varied Servings, Wine Cellar, and Wine Fanatic. All right, just a few more cards to go. We got the mouse again, and the badger, and the capybara, the cow, the fruit bat, the jerboa, the kangaroo, the poodle, the rabbit, the raccoon, the Saint Bernard, and the tree shrew. And that, my friends that are watching this video all the way through, is this unboxing, is this entire unboxing. So if you didn't leave a like yet, don't forget to leave a like. And I'll see you guys again next time. Thanks for watching this unboxing video. Yay, we got it done in less than an hour. So close.